Okay, this is the same chart I showed you June 11th. You remember the Gann Square for the S&P. We start from a low 666, which was the March 2009 low, and you can see it progressed higher. It formed a high 1/4 of the way through the square. Then halfway through the square, it found support on this 1x2 line, the green line, and took off. Rallied too high into the 3/4 division of the square, then sort of traded sideways, and then suddenly you completed the square, and that started a really big move up on the 1x1, the red line here. And thereafter, you formed a high in sync with the next 1/4 division of the second square, because remember, this is the completion of the first square. So as you got 1/4 of the way through the second square, you had a top, sold off. Where'd you find support? On a 2x1. You rallied on that all the way here, and then you sold off, got pretty close to the 50% retracement, and you found support on this line here, which is pretty cool. And then you rallied back into June. And if you recall from my prior discussion of this same chart, June 11th, I warned you that you're going to get a correction in June. So this is the proof. I mean, we sold off pretty good here Wednesday, but that's just the start. I'm warning clients that, be prepared for a pretty big sell-off. But I don't want to tell you the exact target for this low. I want you to subscribe. So the idea is you send me an email, here's my email, jamessmith@gannanalysis.net. Ask for the cost of that 3-month trial subscription. It's a promotional rate. You get it for a lot less than the normal rate, with the idea that, if you like it, it's going to pay for itself. Already you've seen a good example here. If you watch my prior video on this same chart, you'll see that I did warn you that this was going to be a high here in June. And my current clients would have seen the exact day for the lower high. There is a Gann cycle that called the high on June 8th. And I did tell clients I thought that was a lower high. And there are other cycles that are clustered. Obviously, I can't tell you everything, but I'm telling you that this is probably a pretty important top here. And if you want to know just how far it's going to go, what I would suggest is, just send me an email, jamessmith@gannanalysis.net. Ask for the cost. If you think it's fair, try it out for 3 months. What do you got to lose? I mean, a lot of people lost huge amounts of money here already, and they're going to lose more because what's going to happen. CNBC and the other media are going to come out and say, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. That's what they're going to say. So I'm telling clients that, take this seriously. There are certain levels that if we close below, it's going to confirm a big move down. So I'm watching for that level, and I'm not going to tell you that here now, but if you subscribe, you'll see it, and you'll know how to get out of harm's way quickly. And you also know just about how far it's going to go down. So that is the objective here, is to keep you safe. And now, granted, if you wanted, you could just sell your stocks now and go to cash, and you don't have to subscribe to my service. But I'm assuming there are a lot of people among you that are traders, and you might find this service quite valuable. So check it out. Send me an email, and I'll give you the cost, and then you can think about it. And if you decide it's worth it, go for it. I mean, these are the times that you want to be trading, because you're going to get volatility like you haven't seen before. So things are going to happen, and it's going to be very beneficial to you to see the Gann charts. Remember, this is not the only Gann chart. I have hundreds of Gann charts. And normally when I send out a report, you get like at least 20, 30, 40 Gann charts on the S&P. And I don't just cover the S&P, I cover, a range of markets. Of course, most people are interested in the stock market, so I cover the S&P every day, but I jump around. I have some great charts on WTI, very interesting market. And of course, I have great charts on coffee, sugar. You name the market. If you become a client, you tell me what you're interested in, and give me a couple days, I'll turn around and have a report on it. That's what you get with the service. You get the S&P every day, and you get a variety of other markets. It might be bonds today, tomorrow it might be WTI. I jump around. And if something's moving, I want to show it to you, especially if the Gann charts are looking very interesting. And like I said, there's some really good stuff on the WTI if you're interested in oil. So think about it, and what do you have to lose? At least find out how much it costs for that 3-month trial subscription. And if you were to take the service and you didn't like it, that's all you lose, is that small amount of money. But if it helps you in this time of crisis when things are going crazy, it probably pays for itself many times over. But you be the judge. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And if nothing else, we'll just have a little conversation via email. You tell me what you're interested in, and I'll tell you if I can help you out. I'm pretty sure I can. Like I said, I cover Forex, bonds, stocks, commodities, and even Bitcoin. So if you're interested in Bitcoin, I have some great charts on that. So let's go with it. Let's see what you think about it. And check out my YouTube channel. There's a lot of charts there, but I have some great charts that I'm not showing on YouTube. Really like to show it to you. So send me an email, and we'll see what we can do for you.